Welcome back. Our next guest has been in the jewelry business for 5 years, and today she's brought along some of her amazing creations. Welcome, Kate Allred, our 6 and 10 producer, taking a little break to show us about your jewelry. Yeah, what'd you bring for us today?
I brought a whole bunch of stuff with our Valentine theme, and of course today is like Go Wear Red Day, so there's plenty of little things here, pinks, reds, bling stuff for that special lady in your life. I love to wear blingy stuff.
Right,
so.
me too. Let's talk about the rings. Let's talk about those first, because I love this. I want to put one on. I love this like heart ring here.
This is some of the same wire that I'm going to use in a project to show you today, but it's just, I just wanted to show the different things that you can absolutely do with this wire. It's not several DIY projects where you're like, oh, I need to buy that one thing, I'm never going to use it again.
Right.
This is something that you can do several different things with, just like I'm wearing this nice little heart bracelet that I made too.
That's
so
cute.
There's several different things. Just let your imagination go
And
wild.
it really is really good, and Kate knows this, and of course you may not know this. I wear some of her stuff on air sometimes. Like I have a pink ring exactly like this one that I have worn on air before, and it's just so cool, and you can size it there, you can size it to whatever ring you want to do. So it's really durable, and it's great. And so yeah, definitely if you have a lady in your life that would like some of this, do that as well. What do we have over here?
I just made, this was one night, I made a whole bunch of different heart wire pendants. I even tried to create like a pair of earrings that had little spirals and everything else.
So cute.
One of my favorites is this
up
here, like the Tree of Life pendant that everybody knows about, with just red. And that's something that you can easily customize to say grandma or mom with kids' birthstones. I've had several people do that too.
I love this heart with the beads
heart
on it
with
too.
the pink, and then just other simple things you can do.
And you also have some earrings too that are really awesome. I'm going to kind of turn those towards the camera as
Talk about bling.
Yeah,
again.
we got it.
So
you really like blingy stuff.
I do.
Is that what got you drawn into the jewelry business in general?
Yes and no. It actually started with someone I went to high school with. I saw she was starting to make some jewelry. I was like, how do you make that? That's really pretty. So I kind of taught myself how to do some things. There's plenty of tutorials online that you can just go run with it and see what you can do.
And of course you have bracelets too, because bracelets are always a popular item for, oh, this one says love on it.
Yeah, some of them, I went through my stuff and got all the pink-ish stuff out. So
Pink-ish.
Pink-ish
You have more than pink and red.
I do have more than pink and red.
In case you don't want to go with the Valentine's Day theme for next Saturday. But yeah, so we are going to make something real quick though.
Yes, I'm going to try to make this little, like a little heart pendant here, very simple. Something that you don't really need to have a whole lot of tools on hand to make.
And you can add stuff to it too, like that's what you added here. You added the beads to this one
I
up
didn't
here.
think we'd have enough time to add
That's okay, but let's make it. Let's do it. What is this?
This is just aluminum wire. All I got. You can use floral wire, whatever kind of different wires. Like I have the black, the pink, and the silver. There are blue, etc., different colors, different sizes. For something like this, I like to use a bigger gauge. I think this is about a 20 gauge or so.
Okay.
I usually just freehand measure out whatever. I use a pair of my wire clippers.
You don't even measure it at all?
No,
Just freehand
I
it.
just freehand and I just go. Because this wire is so easy to bend that it just, you have that flexibility with it. So I'm basically putting in my bottlenose pliers, and I twist it around to make this nice little loop down here at the bottom. So then all I do is I just kind of bring the wire and I let it do its natural thing. So I just kind of start to slowly curve it in.
Just whatever kind of heart it's going to make. And now I really like that because sometimes I don't really like, especially with jewelry in particular, like I like that it's like, it looks different, so it's not this cookie cutter looking thing. I kind of like that it has its own design and that's just not even just with jewelry, with hearts that I make and like just drawing them too. So that's really cool.
So you can kind of come up with something like this where you have the two ends here. Then you can just take another pair of pliers. These are just bottlenose, kind of flat-nosed wire pliers. And I just kind of take and grab here in the middle. And I'm literally, you're not going to be able to see this very well, but I'm going to basically twist until it kind of comes together here in the middle. But this one doesn't look like I gave myself enough room. But you might be able to kind of manipulate it and kind of give it a little bit of a curve.
Cute.
Upright. And this one isn't gonna look as pretty.
That's okay.
But you can kind of fudge with it a little bit and kind of come up with different things. Like say I just want to curve it up just a little bit more and just make it all flat, and there you go. So
wow,
it's kind of done, and then you can just kind of fudge with it to see
just kind of what shape you like it to be in.
to see like if you want more of a fatter heart or a skinny heart, or
very cool,
whatever you want to do. Then you can add a jump ring onto it, or you can string some beads. Like I brought some beads to string down along the side, however you want to do it.
Cool.
There you go. Here
Perfect.
you go. Happy
Easy.
Valentine's Day. Super easy.
Where do we find out some more information about your business?
Most of my stuff is on Facebook, Jewelry in the Rough, facebook.com/Jewelry in the Rough. I do have an Etsy page. I don't use a whole lot, but there are things. I like to go to events and whatnot else and show off my stuff.
All right. Beautiful stuff. Kate, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right.